G'day guys, Felix Lee here again. Today will be a really important video that I want you guys to take notes and simply close off, turn off any of your Facebook, Skype or anything that will actually turn away your focus from today's video. If you truly want to have a business, truly want to build an online business successfully, then I truly want you guys to pay attention and replay this video again and truly get what I'm about to say to you guys. Because your result, whether it is financially or relationship or health, it is a reflection of your decision after decision, your action after action. You know what they say about your action will become your habit. Your habit will become your character or will determine your characters, and your characters will determine your destiny. And that is why if you are not enjoying or you are not happy with your result right now, then you have to look for someone and find a person for you to follow, person who has been there, who has gone through what you have gone through, and person who can actually show you guys what to do in order to be successful. That is exactly what I did when I first started. When I first get in online business role, I followed what my mentors Scott, Albi, and Lawrence told me. I chatted with them on Skype. I emailed them with my questions, and I keep looking up to them. And I know because I was inspired by this success story, and I know that if they can do it, I can do it. And today I want to share the same motivation for you guys. If I can do it, then you can do it too. And not only me, a lot of our team members in our team members have grown since August 2013 until now April 2014. We have had 13,000 members, paid members it is, that are involved in our team. And obviously we have a vision as a team, and for myself and for my own team, that we have a vision that we want to hit by the end of this year. So truly look around, look at your own result. If you're not successful in financial or in your economy, then you got to pause and think for a while. Are you actually doing something about it? Or are you comfortable of where you are right now? If you're comfortable where you are right now, then obviously I am in no use for you. But if you're willing to listen, if you're willing to say and take the decision, make a decision today, yes, Felix, I want to change my destiny. I want to change my success. I want to change my life. Then pay attention carefully to what I'm about to say to you. Okay? In order to build a successful online business, there are a couple of things that you need. There are 4 in totals. Regardless of whatever business that you're involved in, and obviously if you're not in my team, in Carrot Bar business, Carrot Bar itself is only a vehicle that you can ride on, in this success journey, because Carrot Bar simply is the right opportunity at the right time for anyone who want to make a success in their life. There are a couple of things back to the topics of building a profitable online business. You got to treat business as a business. Okay, you don't treat business as hobby. What differentiates between those two are hobby. Obviously, you don't spend your energy, you don't spend your time thinking about it. But for business, you actually immerse yourself into it. You have your mind switch on all the time. Even though you're not working in front of a computer, you have your mind constantly thinking about what you can do to improve the business. So that's why the number one thing, you need to think, or you need to treat business as a business. Okay, so number one factors for online business that you need is an autoresponder. Autoresponder is a software like Aweber in our team that we use, that is to capture people's email and to send out emails like newsletters to people. And obviously It is through autoresponder you can build your list. Your list is actually your real asset in business. Just like any other real brick and mortar business, you don't actually have an inventory as such, but you do have database of customers, which is your list. That is why the number one thing that I am telling everyone that wants to be successful in online business, that they need to have an autoresponder. They need to collect lists. They need to build their own list. Without having your own list, you don't have a business. You know, we are all human. We do not know what will happen to us later on. We do not know what will happen to, business later on. We don't even know what will happen in the next 5 minutes because, truly, life is not in our controls. But by not doing or by not having your own list, simply you do not have a business. Okay, so with having your own list, regardless of whatever happened to your business or whatever happened to Carrot Bus, for example, you still have your assets. I'm not saying that Carrot Bus will have problems, but we as a team know that Carrot Bus has a really, really sound foundation as a company. And we truly believe that it doesn't matter what happened to Carrot Bus later on, but with the gold that we have, obviously gold itself is an asset for you to keep, that will incline or that will go up in value. You got to think about your asset is your list is your number one asset. That is why you need an autoresponder. Okay. Number two things is you need a capture page to capture people's emails. And in this example here, this great looking capture pages is actually one of our newest capture pages that is being put together by our leaders Lawrence and Albi. That will be proving to convert like crazy. Okay, this is one of the greatest capture pages that I've seen in my online career so far. These capture pages, that it only has one sole purpose, that is to encourage people to put their email address here and then submit or to come in your list. So that is the number two things. You can create capture pages using your autoresponder. You can create a simple capture pages, or if you're more advanced, you can use, like myself, I use 10-minute pages to create my own capture pages, or you can actually use our own team sales funnel, which is if you're in our team protection through Gold team, you will have your own funnel connected to your autoresponder. So that is the second thing. Number two thing is a capture page. Number one, you need an autoresponder to capture people's email address, to actually collect and keep your customer database. And the second thing is you need a capture pages to collect people email addresses. And number third thing is you need a list. You need traffic. You need to send traffic to your capture pages. Without a traffic, without people coming to your site, you simply do not have business. As simple as that. Okay, I'm not gonna talk into the details of how you can get traffic here, but I just want to emphasize that you need traffic. You need to drive traffic. You need to put traffic anywhere you can get to get people coming into your list, and you need to build your list on a regular basis. Okay, and number four, and then the last things that you need. And in fact, number four things has two elements in it. That is how to build relationship with your list in order for them to trust you, in order for them to see that you have value to give to your team. And that is why the second element in number four is self-development. Because without having a self-development, because knowing that yourself has value to offer to your team, you simply cannot give value to your team. It is great to know that our team, Protection Through Gold team, give a template for people to use. in order to send a follow-up emails to your customer, to your team, into your list when they come in your list. But you need to put your own personal touch as well, because people buy products because people see you. People can see that you are a real human being behind all the emails that you send to them. Simple as that. And how you build value or how you give value is through self-development. And that is why, let me quickly show you guys in our team training here. This is in our back office here. Once you come in our team, you will have access to our team trainings that is just specifically created for our team. You can see that how diligently and how in details our leaders has actually think and put this together for the success of anyone who comes in our team, and have that commitment to make it as a success through this carrot bar business. You can even tell that this is one of the things that I love. It has a success plan that you can download as a PDF and take it as you go, and make sure that you have done everything that we told you to do in order for you to become successful in this business. And there are more videos here. There are marketing videos here. You can see that the topics that are covered around the autoresponder, the error programs that we are using, and how to copy the email templates that we have to load it up into your own autoresponder, and all the technical stuff that you know. But back into self-development, okay? I want to show you guys the team library trainings that we have. And I simply have to tell you guys that when I see this, I was truly amazed by what our team has put together, okay? Even just at the top here, Think and Grow Rich PDF and the ODS. And I have to tell you guys that this particular book have actually transformed the success that I have today. Okay, I read this particular book, and alongside with all other books that I've read before, this book just came to me at the right time. I come across this book just at the right time, couple of weeks, which is around 15 weeks before I actually retire from my job. And some of you might have watched this video, and I'm already retired from my job. But 15 weeks just before I retire from my job. And you guys know that back in 2013 and the year before that, if you're in my team long enough, you know that we have been involved in various kind of businesses that has come and go, that has failed, and that is why we are teaching you guys to focus on one business. Okay, those previous businesses did give me great money that I can use to grow my current business, but the fact that when I decided to focus on this business, that is 15 weeks just before I retire, I see results coming in, and I see my business grow like I have never did before. The reason why is because when I develop my own self, when I develop my mindset, when I read this Think and Grow Rich book, it is quite funny. I knew this book probably 8 years ago when I was in a wealth seminars. People talk about this book a lot of times, Napoleon Hill. And when I heard about this, the title of the book, Think and Grow Rich, I was a bit skeptical back then, and I was thinking, it's just a book, a top selling book that people try to sell using the titles, and people buy into it. And I didn't believe in the mindset stuff back in 8 years ago. That is why that tells itself why I wasn't so successful 8 years ago. But when I truly take my time and actually I'm just grateful that this particular library came in time, and then when I read the books, I actually read it and truly understand every single sentences the author trying to say, And from there on, I have made my commitment that I will make it a success, and I will hit my goals. I will hit my goals, but with a certain amount of money by the time I retire. And I'm confident, with a definite of purpose and with a burning desire that has become a burning obsession to achieve the goals that I've set for myself. And which is the number one thing, I make a decision for me to become successful. And I need you guys to think about that as well. If you are just listening to this video and and then later on get back to your own routine and not doing anything about it, then you simply are satisfied with your life of mediocrity. And that is what I was doing back then when I wasn't successful. And I was satisfied, I was just content, and I was just happy to be in my comfort zone. To be content with what I had, but not happy. The number one step that you need to take is to make that decision to become successful. I want you guys to think about it and repeat that in your mind right now, that you need to make a decision in your mind that you want to be successful. Because without that decision from you, whatever I say here, whatever strategies that we reveal to you guys is useless, because obstacles will come. The temporary defeat will come, and that is that's the time when a lot of people gave up. But when you make that decision, regardless of what happened, regardless of how long it takes, and I've decided I'll be successful, then I guarantee you will be successful. That is why in all the four factors that will determine the success of your business, number 4, self-development, is actually one of the most important factors that a lot of people ignore, and thus show the result of why not people are successful. If you look at all the stories, all the motivations, all the successful people that have made it up there, and everyone successful have to start it from zero, and have to had a bad start somehow, and have to overcome the obstacles, or have to suffer a temporary defeat or failure. But what differentiates between them and people that are unsuccessful is the decision they have made initially when they first started. That is, they will be successful regardless of what happened. And then I look at myself, like 2-3 years ago when I was involved in this business, I didn't even have the confidence. I didn't even think of that I want to do this kind of, speaking in front of video. I'm not a public speaker, and obviously I was afraid when I looked back at my first video that I did through YouTube. It was all over the place. But I thank God that I did it, because that is the number one step that I have done. I have made the decisions that I want to be successful, and I'm willing to go outside of my comfort zone and to do the things that my mentor, my leaders told me to do in order to be successful. And now when I look at them, when I look at all the leaders that have made it up there, why are they so successful? They have told me to do certain things, and I know that I can be like them. They are just normal human being. And successful people come from a different kind of background. Some of them started from nil. Some of them comes from a poor background. Some coming from a non-English speaking background. But all of them have one thing in common. That is, they have the belief that they will make it, and they are willing to make the effort and to make the plan for them to reach their goals. They have goals in the first place. They have a definite goal they want to hit. And I urge you, if you're in my team, I want you guys to go to the training library today and read one of the books. And if you haven't read Think and Grow Rich, go and read that. And I download that and read it today, starting from today, because it will completely change your mindset and the way you think. Completely different from any people out there that are unsuccessful, and that is what will, that is what might make you successful. Okay, that is the number one steps before you learn anything else. Go and develop yourself. And that is why some people, when I come in online business, I was thinking, oh, my leaders keep telling me, everyone is unique. Where regardless of you are, whatever background you're from, whatever cultures you are from, everyone is unique. And I was thinking, I didn't have any values that I can give to my team, and how or why would people follow me? The non-successful people, when they look at the facts around them, the facts that they don't have what to offer people, then they will stop right there. They do not want to take the risks and going out of the comfort zone to do things that successful people are willing to do. And when I decided that I want to be successful, I said to myself, I'm willing to do whatever it is, even if it is outside of my comfort zone, to be successful. I started recording a video using a simple things like a mobile phone, starting from a mobile phone and then using my iPad, and then finally, upgrading myself as it goes to do a proper video. So to sum it up today again, there are 4 factors or 4 important tools that you need to build, that you need to have in order to build a successful online business. Number 1, you need an autoresponder, and then number 2, you need to capture pages. Number 3, you need to drive traffic to your list or drive traffic to your capture pages. And then number 4 is to build relationship with your team, to put your own personal touch, your own uniqueness as a person. And once you develop yourself, you will know that you are truly valuable. You are unique. You are the only one person that God created on this earth that possess the uniqueness that you have, and people will come and join you and attracted to you because simply they trust you. And that is why develop yourself first before you demand other people to follow you. So once you have that all covered, or what you need to do is constantly putting your effort and make it to the success that you want to achieve. And I will say it again, regardless of how long it takes, regardless of whatever it takes, I want you guys to make that decision, a conscious decision in your mind today, that I want to be successful. So with that said, I truly hope today's video will open up your mind and will make you take the first step, that is making that decision in your mind. And then from there on, if you decided and you have decided that you want to make it, I want you guys to contact me. I want you guys to reply or send me an emails and telling me that I'm ready, and us leaders are committed to help you, because we are unable to help anyone out there if they do not want it. If someone, they don't want something, even how great it is, if it is like, like if you have gold, you want to give someone gold, but if that person do not know what, they don't know what gold is, then they won't accept it from you. But when someone is ready, someone wants it bad enough, then we as the leaders are able to help you. So thanks again guys for watching today's video, and I hope you guys have a blessed day today. Bye bye.